So we'll discuss some of the cache inconsistencies that may happen because of interleaving of requests while readers are reading from the cache and writer is updating DB state and also cache states. Uh, okay, so like concurrent requests, it may happen that uh, suppose reader 1 is trying to read and it checks the cache, and if there is no cache hit, so it will try to get it from DB. But in the meantime, because of interleaving of requests, writer B can update DB state as well as update the cache. So it has updated the cache with newer state, but now reader A would have got its like result. So but it retrieved the older state from DB. Now it will try to update it with the older cache. So how to prevent this uh, from like this old updates? uh, Approach one is to like serialize the request per key look on reads and writes. Okay, so like do the reads and updates in a serialized way. First, only uh, I mean the read endpoint and update endpoint. So like do the updates at once and then read at once. Instead of uh, allowing interleaving for that particular locked key only. Okay, and the better approach would be like to store a version uh, of the field we are trying to like which is being cached. Suppose we have cached products details. Okay, so it will like on read endpoint we will try to retrieve product details, but the admin can update product details from the right endpoint. So it will like we can store a version for um, that product. So like all of the products we can add this field of version in the table. So what it will do is here, after retrieving it from DB, if it would be older state, so it will check in the cache. Like if its current version is greater than cache version, then only it will update. If current version would be older, so it won't update it in cache. Okay. Um, so empty cache, if it is, then version will be 0. Uh, Okay, so this way it will check the version and then only it will update uh, the state. So this prevents this part of like uh, updating the older DB state in the cache. Okay. Uh, yeah. Okay. So, but this thing also requires looks, but it will be like it won't require looks for the both the atom like update and read endpoints, like for both of the operations. It will just require look for the read part in the read endpoint. So why does it require a loop? Like if there is a cache, this is the read endpoint. Like in the read endpoint, it will happen like we will check in cache. If there is cache present, so it will return. If not, then it will acquire a look for that key. uh, okay, so let's say key name is blue and other keys are yellow, green. I mean, those won't be affected, only this is looped. So only the request belonging to this key will be serialized. other requests will keep going as it is. um, so like in other workers, or even in the same worker. So if in cache, then it returns. Like if we are checking it here again, because in it might happen that uh, all of them just try to fetch, uh, even here as well. Okay, so yeah, uh, also add this also needs to be added it in the acquired look part. So because like what we are doing is, if in cache then return, otherwise uh, fetch from the db and then update. Okay, so uh, if we only add this part in loop and this separately, so it may happen that it will take some time, let's say, to update the cache state. So if newer requests will come and they will come here, so they will check it in cache. So it won't be in cache, so they will also do db fetch and they will also try to do this. So for better latency, it is like better to add this full stuff for the read endpoint in the loc part. Okay, so yeah, this is just for this uh, inconsistency version. Like the other inconsistencies that may happen, like because uh, if like writer again updates the cache, and this older read requests have already happened, so then the data will be stale for those older requests. But this is not like overriding with older states. This is just for uh, until the TTL expires, those older requests will uh, keep the older data. So yeah, that is not that problematic. um I mean, it depends on the use case, but in most cases, it would be fine.